We cannot always control what happens to us, but we can control how we respond. We can choose to view challenges as moments to refine our character, to test our resilience, and to grow in ways we never imagined possible. This shift in perspective is one of the most powerful tools we can wield. The mind that sees opportunity in every trial is a mind that cannot be defeated. The value of focus and present moment. Awareness time is a precious and fleeting resource. Once spent, it cannot be regained. Therefore, it is vital that we do not waste it. The temptation to put things off, to delay taking action, is one of the greatest obstacles to our progress. Every moment offers us a chance to act, to move closer to our goals, and to improve ourselves. Postponing what is important only leads to regret. Stay present, stay focused, and bring your best self to every task you undertake. True mastery comes not from striving for perfection, but from staying engaged in the present moment, focusing on what you can control and letting go of the rest. There is great power in simplicity. When we stop worrying about the future or lamenting the past, we free ourselves to act with clarity and purpose in the here and now. Every step forward, no matter how small, brings us closer to our destination. When we focus on what we can control, our actions, thoughts, and responses, we release ourselves from the burden of trying to control things beyond our reach. This focus brings peace, it brings purpose, and it brings the kind of progress that is meaningful and sustainable. Harnessing the power of reason and courage. There's a force within each of us that, when embraced, can overcome any challenge. It is the union of reason and courage, the ability to think clearly and act decisively, even in the face of adversity. When these two forces combine, we unlock a potent energy that propels us forward. This energy is what enables us to navigate the most difficult of circumstances, to face down our fears, and to move toward our goals with unwavering determination. Changing your life, therefore, is not just about altering external circumstances. It is about shifting your internal habits, especially your habits of thought. To change your life, you must first change your mind. This shift begins with self-awareness, being mindful of your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Jesus' teachings often emphasize the importance of self-reflection and humility. He invites us to examine our hearts and motivations, to repent from negative behaviors, and to embrace a life of righteousness. The Stoics also encourage self-reflection, using journaling and meditation as tools for personal growth. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." By regularly practicing mindfulness and examining our inner dialogue, we can begin to identify the negative thought patterns that limit our growth and replace them with thoughts that promote peace, wisdom, and virtue. One of the most powerful habits you can develop to transform your life is the practice of gratitude. Both Jesus and the Stoics understood the transformative power of gratitude. Jesus, in his Sermon on the Mount, reminds us to be grateful for even the smallest blessings, recognizing that all good things come from God. Similarly, the Stoics practiced the habit of negative visualization, where they would imagine losing the things they loved in order to appreciate them more deeply and detach from their dependence on external circumstances. In this way, gratitude becomes a tool, not just for feeling good, but for grounding ourselves in the present moment and cultivating a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. Every challenge, no matter how great, can be humbled before this power. There is no summit too high, no obstacle too insurmountable. When we combine clear reasoning with the courage to act, there is no force that can stand in our way. And it is through this combination of thought and action that we begin to transform ourselves and our world in profound ways. The hero's journey, embracing life's labors. The heroes of mythology, figures like Hercules and Perseus, did not shy away from their trials. They did not resist the burdens that life placed upon them. Instead, they faced their challenges head-on, embracing the difficult journey with courage and determination. They understood that it was through these trials that their true strength and character would be forged. In the vast cosmic expanse, where stars flicker and fade into the abyss of the unknown, there exists a truth that transcends mere talent or ambition. Greatness, in its purest form, is not a consequence of fleeting circumstances, but rather the manifestation of a singular, unyielding force, the mind. And among those who have unlocked this hidden power, few shine as brightly as Cristiano Ronaldo. His name, synonymous with success, symbolizes not just the culmination of physical prowess, but the profound mastery over the self. Yet, the question remains: what lies beneath the surface of his success? What invisible thread binds him to the pinnacle of achievement? The answer, though deceptively simple, is profound: mindset. The unshakable belief in one's own potential. Ronaldo's journey isn't just a story of an athlete who conquered the world's most popular sport. It is a narrative of a relentless will that refused to be anything but extraordinary. His path has been one of discipline, sacrifice, and a commitment to continuous growth. When asked what separates the best players from the rest, Ronaldo's response resonates with the power of simplicity and clarity. The best players follow the best. This statement isn't just a surface-level observation. It's an invitation to look deeper, to understand that the greatest do not just mimic the actions of their idols. They internalize their mindset, the subtle nuances of their approach to life. It is not the superficial actions that elevate one to greatness, but rather the deeper, more intrinsic commitment to constant self-improvement. In a world driven by competition, the desire to be the best is not merely a personal ambition, it is a primal force. To become the greatest, one must first acknowledge that there is always someone else who is striving to surpass you. There is no room for complacency. This is the core of Ronaldo's philosophy. He embraces competition, not as an enemy, but as the very catalyst for his growth. He knows that in every challenge, in every rival, there is an opportunity to evolve, to push beyond the boundaries of his own limitations. Competition is not a threat to be feared, but a natural element of the process that fuels greatness. The universe itself is governed by unseen forces, forces that shape the stars and planets, pushing them into orbits that stretch across time. Similarly, Ronaldo's growth is governed by these invisible forces of mental discipline and perseverance. He has made it clear, there is no room for distractions, for complacency, or for idleness. His success is not an accident. It is the product of countless hours of dedication, sacrifice, and mental fortitude. To be the best, he says, you cannot waste time. You cannot rest too much. You cannot afford to slack off because someone else, somewhere, is working harder to surpass you.